Hi, I'm Amanda Beard, 7-time medalist. I get my Aquasphere gear at swimoutlet.com, the web's most popular swim shop. Check them out today.
This is the Morning Swim Show for Tuesday, January 17th, 2012. I'm your host, Jeff Cummings, and today in the Finis Monitor, we'll talk to Texas senior Karlee Bispo. She's one of the team's top swimmers, and she joins us right now on Skype from Austin. Karlee, good to see you. Welcome to the show. How are you doing?
Good, thank you.
So you've been competing a lot in the past few days. First, you guys swam against Georgia, the #1 team, and you beat them, and then you guys had a tough loss when you went to Auburn. Tell us about those two meets from your perspective.
It was really awesome to come off a hard week of training from Christmas training and be able to beat Georgia and swim the times that we did as a team and individually. And I think that showed a lot about where we are in training. And then, you know, we had a couple days there of hard traveling that I think took a little bit of a toll on us at Auburn, but Auburn was definitely ready to go, and we kind of just struggled a little bit at the end to close the meet, but I was happy individually with how I swam.
So something I didn't really think about, because we always see you at the NCAA's doing the 200 IM, but your individual 50 free against Georgia was pretty good. I mean, is there any kind of talk between you and Kim Brackett about maybe not doing the 200 IM but instead doing the 50 in NCAA's?
No, I think we're going to stay with the 200 IM because after my freshman and sophomore year not finaling in that event, we kind of decided to look for a different one, and I think the 200 IM worked out pretty well for me last year, so I'm excited about it this year again.
So tell me about holiday training. What was that like? I understand you guys went to Puerto Rico, correct?
We did. It was awesome and very different than the past years of going to Colorado Springs. I think it helped to be outside and in the sun and in those times of really hard training to kind of remember where we were, and that kind of helped get you out of, you know, the mentality of just being beat to the ground in the water. And it was kind of nice to look up and see the sun and work on our tan while we were working out, and so it was a really fun experience.
Did you guys do any ocean swims?
We didn't do any ocean swims, but we got to play in the ocean in between practices.
Well, playing in the ocean is still pretty hard work. You got to, you know, fight the waves. So there's some core strength you got to get there.
Yes.
Well, I want to go further back than that to the Texas Invite. You swam very well, 1:43.82 in the 200 free, which is now the top time in the country. Were you surprised by that time?
I definitely was surprised. We don't necessarily get fully ready for the Invite. We get a little bit of rest, and I decided not to shave this year, so I was really happy with where I was at that point, and I had some great competition there, which really helped me to go that fast, and it was awesome to be able to race Alyssa Anderson, who's a really tough competitor, and she definitely helped me or pushed me to go that time.
Well, is that the fastest time you've ever done in season?
That's definitely the fastest time we've done in season.
So are we looking now at possibly 141 NCAAs?
I definitely think that that's the goal. After going 143 at Invite, I kind of had to adjust my goal times, but I definitely think 141 is my goal time for the end of the season.
You know, it's just amazing to imagine that a female can go 141, but you know, it's almost nothing these days, and I would imagine it's going to take a 141 to win, even without Allison Schmidt there.
Yeah, definitely.
So, would you say that you are a better short course or long course swimmer?
I definitely think right now that I'm a better short course swimmer. Growing up, I never trained long course, so I've only had 3 summers of training here at Texas long course. And we've been doing Wednesdays and Saturday afternoons long course as well during this year. So I think I just have more experience in short course, but my long course is continuing to improve.
Tell us about the team mentality there at Texas. What do you like most about being on the team there?
I love the tradition of Texas as a whole, whether it's just the school or the swim team, but there's so much tradition and pride in being a Texas Longhorn. So being able to wear the cap and race for Texas is awesome. And last year, one of my favorite moments was at Big 12s and NCAA's having the meet at Texas and seeing all the fans and alumni of past Texas swimming teams and racing currently on their behalf.
Well, wearing a Texas cap is great, but you got this past summer to wear a USA cap internationally at the World University Games. What was that like?
It's always an awesome experience to represent the United States. It gave me more international exposure, and after nationals, I didn't quite have the meet that I wanted to, so I had a lot to prove to myself at the World University Games, and I had the opportunity to do that individually in the 200 free and then be a part of the 800 free relay. And I love being able to represent my country and grow closer to other fellow collegiate swimmers and learn from them and the coaching staff that we had.
When you went over with the team there at the World University Games, were there people that you knew well, or was this a kind of an experience where you were meeting pretty much the whole team for the first time, getting to know them better?
I've been on teams, the national junior team with a couple of them, and I've grown up with Alyssa Anderson, but I definitely got to know many more of the girls and guys a little bit better, so it was awesome to be able to bond and get to know them better.
Now looking ahead to the Olympic trials in about 5 months, 200 free, your best event, which is probably one of the best events to swim at Olympic trials. They take 6 people as opposed to 2. I imagine it's one of your goals, not just to make the final, but get top 6.
Definitely is. I'm just trying to take it one step at a time and focus on Big 12s and NCAAs, but Olympic trials are definitely in the back of my mind, and I have some big goals for this summer.
Do you think you're going to keep swimming after this summer?
I'm kind of undecided, and I think this summer is a definite determinant factor of whether I decide to keep swimming or not. But I have the option open, and I'm talking with my coach Kim about it. But I'll be here until next December until I graduate, so I think I might keep swimming until then at least.
What is your degree going to be in?
I'm graduating with an exercise science degree.
Exercise science. So does that mean massage therapy? Is it kind of a pre-med thing?
Yeah, it's definitely a pre-med thing right now. My minor is biology, so I'm working towards my pre-med requirements as well.
Well, I think if you're going to ever go to medical school, you might have to put off the swimming, because medical school is, as I've heard, is a kind of like 2 full-time jobs in one.
Yes.
Well, Karlee, thanks so much for joining us. Best of luck to you, Big 12, NCAAs, Olympic trials, all that, and we look forward to seeing you on the medal podium at NCAAs.
Thank you very much.
All right, so that's Karlee Bispo joining us in the Finis Monitor from Austin, Texas. That's going to do it for us on today's show. Thanks for watching.